So for today, I'm going to talk on the accounting on Sukuk, and I've chosen a case study on Sunway Treasury Sukuk. So my presentation will present the introduction, overview of Sunway Treasury Sukuk, accounting of Mudharabah Sukuk, and accounting issue that may arise on this Mudharabah Sukuk model. So basically, Islamic financial system comprises of Islamic banking, Islamic capital market, and also takaful. One of the instruments under the Islamic capital market is Sukuk. But what is Sukuk? Sukuk is a paper representing financial obligation originating from trade and other commercial activities. As for Mudharabah Sukuk, according to AAOIFI, it is a certificate that represents ownership of units of equal value in Mudharabah equity and registered in the names of holders on the basis of undivided ownership of shares in Mudharabah equity and returned according to the percentage of ownership of shares. So for this Sunway Treasury Sukuk, Sunway Treasury Syndrome Berhad has already established Pacific Trustee Berhad as Special Purpose Vehicle or SPV to issue the Sukuk. So basically this SPV then will sell the Mudharabah Sukuk to the investor to raise fund and pay debt to contractor. Basically it was structured based on the Mudharabah, and use from this proceed will be used to finance investment activities, capital expenditure, working capital requirement, and repay future borrowings. As per shown in the diagram for the structure of this Mudharabah Sukuk, we can understand that the first one, Sunway Treasury Sukuk Syndrome Berhad as the issuer or Mudharib, then will issue the Sukuk to the Sukuk holder. Therefore, the proceed from Sukuk holder will be considered as the capital and it represents the Sukuk holder equity for the Sukuk Mudharabah. The profit generated from this arrangement then will be shared between the Sunway Treasury Sukuk Syndrome Berhad and also Sukuk holder or the investor according to the pre-agreed profit sharing ratio. Financial statement disclosure is very important from the perspective of accounting because it provides internal and external business stakeholders with additional information regarding a company's financial operations. However, AAOIFI adopted different underlying principle of accounting compared to the ISB. AAOIFI, however, adopted form over substance, but ISB adopted substance over form. This then clearly resulted in a different kind of elements depicted within the financial statements disclosure. On the accounting issue that may arise on Mudharabah Sukuk from the perspective of AAOIFI for the standard of FAS 17, the first one is measurement of asset and liability. When the capital is paid to the Mudharib or placed in his disposition, then Mudharabah Sukuk capital is recognized by debiting cash and Mudharabah Sukuk credit. If the capital is paid in installment, each installment is recognized as capital when paid. If payment of capital is conditional of an occurrence of a future event or delay to a future time, capital is recognized only when it is paid to the Mudharib. If capital provided by investor is in kind, the capital shall be valued at fair value of the asset. Any difference between fair value and book value shall be recognized as profit or loss to the bank. If a partial loss of the capital occurs before the work on the contract is started, then this should also be deducted from Mudharabah Sukuk account and debited to profit and loss account. If the whole of the Mudharabah Sukuk capital is lost not due to Mudharib, then the investor or Sukuk holder must bear the loss and terminate the contract. Any unpaid amount remaining become a receivable of investor from the trustee. On the second issue, measurement of profit and losses. If a Mudharabah Sukuk start and finish within the financial year, profit and losses should be recognized by the trustee in that financial year. If a Mudharabah Sukuk transaction carries on after the financial year end, the profit or losses should be recognized in the account for that period. If the Mudharabah Sukuk is terminated or settlement is made, and the trustee has not paid the profit to the investor, this will be treated as a receivable from the trustee. Any misconduct or negligence of the Mudharib or trustee resulting in losses will be borne by him and it becomes a receivable due from him or trustee. On the third issue, measurement of valuation of the asset. Basically, there are two terms. The first one is the asset base and the second one is asset back. So for the asset base, the Sukuk holder ultimate owner of the asset. On the other hand, for the asset back, the Sukuk holder need to retain the asset after particular time. And on the fourth issue is on the disclosure. Any provision made for the decline in the value of Mudharabah asset should be disclosed in the notes to the accounts. When we talk about the Mudharabah Sukuk, there are two parts: the accounting treatment and also the reporting and the accounting reporting. For the accounting treatment, among the elements is measurement of profit and loss, liability, valuation of the asset, income statement, balance sheet, and social responsibility. Whereas the accounting reporting, recognition, measurement, disclosure, transparency, accountability, and faithfulness. Lastly, thank you for listening. Bye.